slick here. We're going to see if we can get it running or get it moved and see what type of potential it's got. We're here with Brad.
Hey.
From Farmer and Sons. He's
Yeah.
got a YouTube channel. You got to get on over there and check it out. Let's start by weed eating, right?
Yeah, I brought a weed eater because it's kind of buried in. I've walked around it a little bit and stomped them down some, but I went ahead and brought a weed eater so we wouldn't be standing in all the stick stuff. It's a 66 F100, 352 FE engine. We're going to see if we can get it going again. It's in pretty rough shape. The cab's decent shape, but it's got some, rust in all the normal places. The bed's shot. I'm going to have to get another bed for it. Or if anybody knows where a 6-foot service body bed is, that's what I would really love to put on it. But I have found a bed a couple hours away that's kind of already the reddish primer color that would blend in with the cab. So I might pick that up. So we'll see. But anyway, I'll get weed eating and we'll get started.
Do a quick walk around here of the truck. Not really in that bad of shape. Besides the bed. Yeah, I think a service body would look good on this. Yeah. Whenever you can find one.
Yeah.
Short beds are really hard to find.
The floor's got a hung out spot. I think the rockers are in fairly decent shape. Well, they've been patched maybe now. There's the headlights and the trim rings for the headlight.
3 on the tree. Pretty common, these.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this will be a pretty good project. Looks like it's got some good bones to it still. Well, we'll make some room and then we'll get under the hood and see what's going on, why this wheel's off and all that.
Yeah, we'll pop the hood and see what we're working with. Thankfully, we're out of snake season, so we don't have to worry about those, I don't think. Well, it's mostly all there. There's the carb sitting off of it. And,
Yeah, that's an FE for sure.
And they put a little towel over it, but the mice have been chewing on it, so there may be some of that. Yeah, there are pieces down in there, probably.
Power steering pump delete. Maybe pull the valve covers off and see if put the transmission in neutral and see if the crank turns. But we'll probably start with the valve covers, see what it looks like.
Okay, sounds good.
Just in case we don't want to force anything. It's been sitting a while.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
But that's been, looks like it's baked on, like it's got hot at some point. Nice gas smell to it.
Bone dry. What's that?
No flexi hoses instead of those.
Yeah, the flexi hose. Crunchy. Probably has the spring on the inside.
Yeah.
Looks like it's all there besides the carb, though.
Yeah. And those inner fenders are really solid, and firewall looks good.
Yeah, as far as the builder goes, definitely has some potential.
Yeah.
The hood's really not even that bad.
Bath breather.
All right, well, we'll set the camera up and figure out where we want to start. I'm thinking pull valve covers, what do you want to do?
Yeah, we probably need to block off this as the best as we can. I've got an air compressor to kind of blow all this stuff off, so we'll try to plug this and spray all that, or air hose that, and try to get all the crap off of it before we break into it. Oh yeah, it's got stuff all around the spark plugs too.
Yeah, some dirt daubers in there too.
Yeah, this side's not too bad.
I like the wiring job here. Maybe we'll just unbolt it.
Really good sign. The exhaust looks great.
See, it looks like duals are back there.
So at some point, someone has redone the exhaust and it's not rusted out. So that's a really good sign, in my opinion. For it to have exhaust that looks that new.
Grill's really not in bad shape. A little whoopsie here, but
I've got 2 brand new trim rings too, stainless.
and this is a
So I can
66.
polish that up, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got the headlight trim rings, and it had headlights in the behind the seat. And here's another one here as well.
Core support looks pretty decent. Well, valve covers are unbolted,
Okay,
so we can.
that's what we're working with.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to pull the plugs right out, or just sneak it past it.
You want to give it out, does it?
Nope. There we go.
I bumped it and made it do it. Coming?
Yeah, I just forgot a bolt.
Oh.
Oh, that's great news.
Yeah. Man, that looks fantastic, actually. No sludge or anything.
That's in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
Well, the other side might look as good, or we could just not find out.
Yeah, I don't even think we need to go. Based on what we're seeing, I don't think we need to look at that. I think we can kind of turn it and see if it's
Yeah,
free.
that should be.
I mean, all the things we're seeing, the new points and condenser,
Yeah.
the new exhaust, or relatively new looking exhaust, how good that looks, I think we're looking pretty good. The only thing that bothers me is that the carburetor was off and it looks like some mice have been, having a heyday, but other than that, at least it was covered and no moisture got down in.
Right. Well, if there was a ton of moisture, we probably would have seen it up here
that's true.
too.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that right away. It's not locked up. It's been going down.
Yep. And there's 2 more back toward the back working. Yep.
So timing's all there.
Yep. Fantastic.
We can go all the way around or just hope for the best.
I'd say hope for the best.
All right.
What you think? Or what do you want to keep going?
Yeah, let me grab a ratchet for it though.
Okay.
Found this old Craftsman in the truck. So we're going to put it to use on this one. Stick that car back on there?
Probably. The only issue is I don't know if we have the bolts for it. Be careful with that, too.
Yeah, 2 studs on this side, right? I've got a few parts for this with me,
Okay.
so it's not locked up, which is great. But yeah, it's definitely a little dirty. All right, I've got a rebuild kit for one of these. It's not going to get a full rebuild. Just going to pull the cover off, look inside, blow it out, see what's going on behind here. I've got parts for that too. So, and we need to take a look and see if there's any nuts we can put on there to bolt the carb back down. But once we have a carb, I'll probably stick a battery in it and see if it'll crank over and see if it has any spark. If it's got spark and it's cranking, and we'll put some fuel to it.
Probably. Oh, yeah. Completely dry.
Bone dry?
Yes.
We could pull a plug to see what one looks like. Whatever's easiest to get.
Probably this one over here, and it had a little less.
Let's see what's missing on here. Okay, so we got one spring, one throttle cable. Do not see the nuts for the carb. Well, we've got the breather nut. Hey, we've got a couple other trucks sitting here. See if anything down here has a couple nuts we can take. Oh, got it. Want to go easy with these hinges here.
Oh, yeah.
Try to. How's this one going? Rock a little bit. That's got them.
Yeah.
That's an FE as well.
Yeah.
Just gonna borrow a couple well-needed nuts and get this other one here running. All right, I got a new gasket on that intake for
Got 3 of them.
Okay. I'll get started on that one. I've got the carb apart, back of the wagon. Get back at it, start on the wheel. All right, it's not rebuilt, but it's cleaned.
Well, we don't have the key to this truck, so we went to O'Reilly's and bought a little tumbler switch or ignition switch to replace it. It's for this model truck, but I've got to get the one in here, and I'm using one of the keys we just got to see if I can kind of wiggle it around and get it out. And I haven't done this in so long. I guess I could probably watch a YouTube video to figure this out, but I think you have to press in a little pinhole once it's in a certain place. You see, I can't turn it because I don't have the right key. You know, mine's the only truck up here with no key in it. All three of the others had one.
You know what that means, right? It's probably the only one that's got to run.
Yeah. Hey, it turned it. We're in business. Hey, we can use this just to turn it then.
Yeah, if you want to.
This could even be the key to my truck. I'm gonna need to try it on the doors. So we've got a key that works now. So the last inspection sticker on this truck was 2000. I was trying to see if there was anything at all that would give us a clue of how long it's been sitting. But now somebody could have been working on it since then, as far as like we're talking about the points, the exhaust and all that, but they never got it back on the road. But it looks like it's not been on the road since 2000. So actually then it says it expires when it's punched. So this thing was inspected in June of 99. So it's not been on the highway for 23 years. What is this?
What's that? That's some sort of EGR. There's a butterfly valve in there. Some smog stuff. This could be a newer motor out of a 76 or older. I'm not sure what year they started doing smog on it.
Yeah.
So this had a vacuum advanced distributor. We shouldn't need to worry about that right now.
Yeah.
But there's probably an open. Yeah, here's one that's open. So there's, as far as vacuum leaks go, we'll try getting any of the vacuum leaks covered up. I've got a couple plugs here.
Okay.
Cut the old ones off. And I'll plug that one. This one here is going up to the valve cover for the PCV valve, I suppose. We could just, since that cover's off, could just pop this off right now. Crunchy anyways.
Yeah.
Do you see anything over there that's
No.
open? They're usually just ports on the front and
Just
the
the
back.
one out the back there.
It feels like it's got a bolt in it.
It does? Yep,
Okay.
it's already plugged.
So hopefully we don't have massive vacuum leaks. We don't have anything going to a brake booster because it's no power brakes. So
Okay.
I'll cap those off. Then we can start cranking on it.
Yep.
Check the spark and add some fuel. All right, we'll do the test on here with this old wiring. Just hook it up and then just wait. Just let me know if there's anything smoking inside the cab.
Nope, no noises or smoke. Can you hit the key switch just to see?
Yeah. Do you want to hit the clutch too? I'm not. Well, it's in neutral, right?
Well, it should be. See if the turn signal's working up there on the left driver's side.
Yeah. You're getting juice.
On the other side?
No.
Okay. It's clicking when I do it to the driver's side, but it's not clicking on the passenger or the passenger. So they may have a bad bulb or something.
We could try jump the starter relay.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it in the on position. The key switch.
Yeah. Go ahead and hook straight 12 volts to it. See what it does.
It doesn't have any gas to really make it fire off anyway.
Right. All right. Let's try it.
Nope.
Is the wire hooked up to the starter? I
Well,
didn't
that's a
even
good
look.
question. Oh, you're talking about over there?
Yeah. Oh wait, did you have the key in the forward
I
position?
think I do have it in the on position. Yes.
Okay.
There it goes. Huh, it actually works at that.
Was that you turning it
Yeah.
forward? Okay.
Yeah.
You want to try it again?
Yeah. It must have turned inside the switch and didn't go all the way far enough to be over there. Yeah. It just got a loose connection. Either the battery cable or something just clicked.
Do you want to try it again? I'll hit this too.
Yeah. Okay, so whatever connection, when you did the batteries again, maybe that's what got it.
Okay. Well, we could just take all these off here at the solenoid,
Yeah.
and then I've got some sandpaper. We'll clean up the terminals. I might even have some terminals with me because it looks pretty crusty.
Yeah.
We'll get this out of here. tells me that the solenoid is working.
Yeah.
It might be sticking a little bit, but it's working.
And the starter's working.
Yeah.
We're trying to.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling it was going to be one of those wiggle the wire to get it to
Yeah.
go. Can you start seeing the micer in there?
Yes. You try?
Yeah. I think it's the wire going from the battery to the solenoid.
Okay.
The one that's chewed on.
Yeah.
Because when I wiggle it, it starts to send juice. Let me see if I have something. Sometimes I keep the old one. All right, we're gonna make one of these here work. Probably this one because it's just your regular store-bought one and it already has the end on it.
Okay.
Quickest one to do. So one of these here, I don't know which one it is. It should be sending the signal from the ignition switch to transfer the power to the starter. We can trim back some of this wire here, this one and the other one that are just tied, because this one here, I mean, you can already see it's corroded and it's loose.
Seems to be a much better connection.
Here, it can't be too much worse.
True. That is an absolute, that's our issue.
Most likely.
Yeah, they've got it just
Twisted
around that.
and it's not even
It's not,
tight.
not connected. And it's completely corroded.
Got a little farm fresh.
Oh yeah.
It's not pretty, but we'll see if it works here for now.
Okay.
Try that turn signal again. See if it's getting power in there. We lost power somehow then.
Does it have to be bolted to the fender to connect?
It might. We can hook that. Yeah, you want to put the bolts back in there or put some new ones in?
Yeah.
I might have some zip screws. Good.
I'll try the turn signal first.
Yep.
We're back. Okay, ready? Fire?
Let's do it.
I kicked out. I heard it kick.
Do you want to hit the starter down there?
That's a good
It
idea.
could just be locked up that little bit. Let me get this ready to make sure I can pull this off. See where the starter is, just in case. Okay. Do you want to try? Turn the key and I'll wiggle this here.
Yeah, doing good?
Yeah. Keep going. All right. I know on the 73 F100 we pulled out of the barn, it was all of these were all junk.
Mm-hmm.
The ground going to the motor,
Yeah.
positive going to the solenoid, and the wire going to the starter. They were all junk. Same deal. Mice got in there, chewed them up.
Oh yeah, this thing's cracked in several places.
We'll see. This one might reach down in there. Here we go. Just that one wire. Hopefully that's it. All right. We've got the key in the run position, and we're going to see if we have any, if we can see any spark down here at the points. try to clean these points up a little bit. I think it's the ignition switch because I just messed with it. I'll see if it turns over here. No, it's just going straight to the solenoid. Good spark too.
Yeah. That was. Yep.
Okay. Where's he living? He's wondering what we're doing with his house.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just came underneath the frame rail, looked at me. Yep. Well, we are getting 12 volts, the battery, 12 volts here, going into the solenoid. We're getting 12 volts coming out, and we're getting our wire right here. When he rocks the key to the start position, it does send 12 volts to the solenoid. But we've got nothing out of the starter. All right, so we had it cranking just a split second. Put new cables going from the battery to the starter solenoid, which we just now replaced, and a new cable going from the starter solenoid down to the starter. So everything's working like it should. The stud on the starter, Brad was replacing the cable. The stud itself is loose or broken off inside. So, but we're getting close.
Yeah. Yeah, and we've got a better looking engine than I was expecting us to have, you know, as far as how everything we've looked at. We got fire, which I was afraid we wouldn't have possibly, so all that stuff's good. And we've discovered, I don't know if we've said this on the mic or on the camera, but based on the intake, the valve covers, everything we're looking at, the intake itself starts with a C9, which would be a 69 model, or possibly could be a 70 model motor, but with the 69 intake on it. So it's a 69 engine, at least, that new. We're assuming 360 or 390. I'm pretty sure that was the only two FE engines they had in 69. Based on the valve covers too. That's not 352 valve covers based on the other ones we've looked at.
And it has an EGR over there, which we don't think was around in 66.
Right.
If anybody knows if they had any type of EGR system or emissions in 66, comment it down below.
So the exhaust manifold has a C8 stamping on it. So I'm assuming this is a 69 motor, and they probably still were using, you know, the intake manifolds if they didn't change. Because I know they had a 390 in 68, because I've had a 68 Mustang that was a 390 before. So it looks like this is probably a 390 engine, I'm going to guess.
It could be.
I don't want to buy a starter until we kind of make sure that's what it is.
Well, I have an FE sitting on the engine stand right now, so I'll take a couple out of my pile, and I'll see if it's a 2-bolt or 3-bolt.
Okay.
And then hook power to them, make sure they turn over.
Okay.
And probably bring 1 or 2 or 3 or however many I got.
Okay.
So I somehow come by quite a few FEs,
Huh.
and I'm still looking. So if anybody has any FEs for sale, especially good running ones, 390, 427, whatever you got, comment it down below or send us an email. All right, well, thank you, Brad.
You're welcome.
It was a fun day today.
Yeah, man, I've enjoyed hanging out with you and getting a little wrenching in. And we got close. I thought we were going to get it running today, but we think the starters give out on us. So we kind of hit and we can't really pull it off because we're on a hill and the brakes don't seem to work. So we don't want to try to jump it off and cause an accident or bang 2 vehicles up. So
Yeah.
we're kind of stuck for right now till we get a starter.
This one here, I think, may have come off the high boy.
Okay.
So it should be a good one. Got a little bit of chunking on the end here.
Yeah.
But the stud on it's tight. There's one that has a loose stud like this one. So
Some will climb under here.
I don't know. Do we want to just stick it in there or just hook the cables to them? And
Oh, I don't know.
Make sure.
That's a good idea. the teeth aren't catching.
Right.
Just,
Well, that starter to come out of there had chewed up teeth.
yeah,
So I'm wondering if the flywheel in here,
something crazy with it.
if it's got a bad spot.
Maybe.
If it's got a bad spot, it will make that same noise right now.
Crazy as that.
Well, I've got this socket here if you want to crank the motor over and see if we could try it at a different spot.
Oh,
Thinking maybe it's got a bad spot in the flywheel.
I can see one chipped tooth down here on it, on the actual flywheel, but it's just one in the whole shebang.
Well, do you want me to? I got a socket here. I can crank the motor over
Yeah, let's try that, I guess.
half turn before you pull that out, and then
Yeah, let's try that.
you can try it again, maybe.
Yeah. See if we can get it to engage. Oh, that hurt.
Yeah, because it doesn't sound too good. Yeah, she's not going anywhere.
Will it go either way?
It'll back
There
up.
it goes.
I'm gonna go forward here again.
Okay.
Oh, maybe it was just real good compression. This new rebuilt motor.
They hit it.
Yep.
Ready?
Yep. That's a different starter. We could pull some plugs out. They could just be real tight. The rings could be real tight.
That could be.
Which should be parked up for,
Who knows how many years, yeah.
well, we figure the tags say 23, 24. What was that year?
This sticker, if it was last on the road, we think somewhere between 99 and 2000.
Now that would make sense because that filter was 2002, so that ballpark. With all the plugs out?
Yeah.
Because it should be spinning faster than that. It's got good battery, good connection. Try 2 different starters.
Yeah.
Now you got spark too. So it could just be the cylinder wall or
Could be.
surface rust or tight.
Yeah, and not letting it turn quick.
Yeah.
There's some crispy, nasty stuff. You might have to hit those with your start spark pad.
Yeah.
And then roll.
Jeez, even the plug looks nice.
Like that.
Yeah, we could just get it cranking over if we call the plugs out. Think about it. Let's say it was a rebuilt motor, low miles, and someone parked it up. It's gonna be a little sticky and tight anyway, right? Oh golly! Look at that one. It's even worse. Holy cow! Gosh, it's even worse. What cylinder is that one? How far back?
The third.
Third.
Well, the fourth one's the first one that broke loose easy. The other ones have given me a fight.
That's rough. Yeah. They're already pretty rough. Stations in the
But I need to do the same thing on this side with making sure the
driver's side back one.
Yeah, it's for this truck.
Do we want to crank it before we put any Mistral oil in there? Just to see if there's anything in there that's going to come out?
Maybe.
Once we put the oil in there, we'll never know.
What's that back there? Do that again. Look at that back hole. Oh, what is that?
There's something in that back cylinder.
Something coming up.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get this camera over there. Maybe I'll take. Yeah, there's something in there.
Some kind of debris. Could even be a little bit of sludge that we've kind of broke loose and pushed up through there, you know. It looks like there's some actual, that was the one that's near the top, yeah. You can just see a pile of stuff on top of the piston.
Yeah.
Let's see if one of the ones on this side is open at the top. Up close. That looks weird, huh? Oh, the one in the back is up about 3/4, and it's got a pile.
It's got a pile as
in it
well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's no way for it to bust off anything in there because
Could just been the way that the valves are left, maybe.
maybe.
Well, we'll take that bar out of there. We'll spin it over, see if it cleans out.
Yeah, if it'll blow it out, it's keeps it out on that back cylinder for sure. Because it's laying up on the.
Yeah, there's some coming out here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, look back there. You can see
Yeah,
it.
there's a good pile of it on the back.
Want to crank some more?
Yeah.
Ladybugs over here. Got 6 of them.
Well, hopefully they bring us luck here. We're gonna need it.
That's crazy. It definitely freed up though. Did you hear how much
Oh, yeah.
faster
Oh yeah,
it's
it's
spinning?
definitely spinning quicker.
Yeah, getting some of that stuff off the cylinder walls.
probably helping as well.
Yeah, oh for sure.
Figure we'll save the mystery oil till last.
Yeah.
I just can't believe how much stuff was in there.
I can come over here again. Should we blow the horn?
I'm sure they saw our vehicles up here.
Maybe he's blind. You never know. That starter really don't sound good.
Took a bunch of it out that time, didn't it?
Yeah. Very big time.
Hey, do have something with a little smoke. Is that on the exhaust? Surely it's not getting hot enough to get the exhaust hot, is it?
No, shouldn't be. I saw something.
I think I've been breathing too much PV blaster yet.
Oh, we got a little time. There's quite a bit to come out over here.
making sure we didn't have that smoke going. I didn't want to catch something on fire.
Right.
That doesn't need to be on fire. I like to catch the engine on fire itself. I mean,
The inside, yeah.
yeah.
Fire in the pipes, not on the pipes.
So, Diet Lipton Pineapple Mango works as starter fluid if you empty out the Diet Pineapple Mango and fill it with gas oil.
Sounded pretty good. It almost,
Actually tried to fire that
it
one.
almost hit a lick on that first one.
Yes, it actually kicked.
Sounding better every time.
Every time, it's getting better and better. I think it's actually trying to fire off a couple of times there again.
It could just be those plugs are so
Corroded or coated.
just coated with all that junk that was in there.
Yeah. Let me see across that inch. It's right there, Logan.
Hey, look, let me pull this off just in case old wiring doesn't want to get hot. Turn itself on. Ooh, yeah, she's hot. Let's cool down a little bit. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. You hear that one whistle? That one's close. Hear that one?
Huh?
That one, you hear that one?
That
whistle?
sounded like it was over me.
Yeah.
I was hearing it sound like the water flowing.
Well, next time we'll shoot back.
Yeah. I knew when it wasn't doing that, something had changed.
Yep.
What's the thunder? Let's do it this time. But it's like Lady said, it's firing there. It's the first one. When it's got gas in it, it's like it's burning it out.
All right.
Oh, I didn't want to burn the starter.
Oh, okay.
We had it.
Yeah. Oh, she's gonna run. Well, let that starter cool down.
This is the first time where it
Yes.
actually literally fired and tried to start.
It hit.
Yeah.
It hit on that one. That's the best it sounded.
Tugging and trying to go. And I let off because I was afraid doing too much on the starter.
Yeah.
Probably should have kept on trucking and just keep popping and going. Dang.
But we know where we need to be. Choke wide open, full throttle, and gas in it. So it does eat gas. True what they say for FEs. She wants to run, but I don't know if it's got the compression. I mean, it's taking a lot of gas.
I know. It's amazing. It's almost like no matter how much you give it, it's not enough.
It doesn't really smell like it's blowing past the rings. It's not adding to the crankcase. All right, try that. Huh? Oh, it did stick?
Turn the key back and it's stuck on me a second. Yeah, I had to go ahead and cut it off. Man, that was actually running there for almost. I mean, it was, for all intents and purposes, that was virtually running.
Yeah.
Try it again.
Yeah. You want me to close it? Well, it helped a lot when it closed that choke. It helped a lot. It was starting to die and it closed the choke and it started to come back. I would say it's probably a runner. Do a compression check on it. At least you know where all the cylinders are.
Yeah.
It wouldn't hurt to pull all the plugs next couple days. Put some Mr. Oil down there, let it set. You could just put the old ones back in.
Yeah.
This way nothing else, no more animals get back in there.
Right.
And then put a fresh set of plugs on there. Maybe a decent set of wires, cap. Because it's definitely not getting the best spark. It's getting a little bit to go.
Yeah.
I was hoping it was just going to turn key and fire up like it hasn't been 24 years, but deep cycle battery. Well, she did bark off. You heard it.
It was chucking some smoke out the back. I looked behind it. It was puff, 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 puff.
Yeah.
And smoke out.
It's
almost like it's pumping the unburnt gas out the manifold down there. Like I've got a manifold gas messed up.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if it's coming out there. I think we've got a puddle around the plug. It's just making it look like it's, because there's nothing actually coming out. I think it's just a little drop that's in there bouncing around. But it is pouring out of that. So
Well, we dumped a lot of gas in it.
oh, I know. I poured a ton in it. So it's pumping out unburned gas that's coming out of that manifold gas.
So if you fix the leak up with the carb,
Yeah.
throw a fresh set of plugs in it, and make sure you got real good spark.
Yeah.
It should.
Bring a real heavy cranking amp battery.
Yeah, it should pop off. That starter seems to be the best one yet. It's the only
Yeah,
one we
it's
haven't
pretty
killed.
good.
So,
Yeah. I think we probably need to stop so we don't crash.
what number are we on now? 4? The first one we killed, first day.
Then the one that ground a little bit, that one that didn't
Yeah.
get in there right.
We didn't kill it, but it was
Yeah.
not working that good.
Number 2, yeah, it wasn't spinning back then because of the teeth were hitting that. And number 2, almost, and it locked up on us. And then number 4, this is the fourth, count the original one, this is the fourth one.
Okay.
And the original one only spun once or twice.
Yeah, it sounded like it had rocks
And
rolling around in
it
it.
didn't ever spin good like it should.
Well, I wouldn't give up on it. I think this one might be good.
Oh, I think you're right.
I wouldn't give up on it yet. I think we're getting pretty close. Probably another day of piddling with it.
Yeah.
Like we're saying, fresh plugs, fresh gasket up there,
Yeah.
good battery. We'll let all that old gas dissipate,
Yeah.
so then you know you're starting with something fresh.
Right.
And then you've got enough good stuff in here. Just hang on to that hose, stick that hose into a jug whenever it does run.
So close.
So close. A couple more hours of fiddling with it. It'll probably run. All right, well, don't forget, check out Brad's channel.
Yep, Farmer and Sons Garage. And thanks, Steve, Southern Revival Automotive. Appreciate you coming up here and spending the day with me. We've become real good friends, and we enjoy each other's content and just love chatting with each other. We message each other all the time. So I'm so thankful that these old Ford trucks, the community of guys that are in this group, I've got to be real good friends with a bunch of guys, and just a wonderful group of people to hang out with and get along with, and we all enjoy working on these old trucks, and it draws us together and gives us kind of a common thing to talk about and enjoy and hang out together and do. So appreciate Steve's help today so much. This has been awesome for me to get out and work on this and spend some time trying to get it running, and I think we've got a pretty good project, or a good start to a project, so hopefully we'll see more of this truck in the future.
Yep.